Nika from Thunder Mother, and you're watching CMS TV.
From the forthcoming release, When Heaven Comes Down, that's brand new Akin with Fugitive. And that'll be out next month, at the end of next month. It was already supposed to be out, but as the record labels do, they pushed it back and pushed it back and pushed it back. So we're going to have John Levin on the show, October 27th?
28th.
Oh, 28th?
Yes.
All right. And he wants to, what does he want to do aside from talk about the new record? He wants to do some.
He wants to play guitar, but he just wants to play like the riffs from the new record. So
okay, all right.
I was like, hey, cool, bro. Whatever you want to do.
He's been, every time I see him, he's this guy. I need to come back on the show. It's like, John, anytime you want.
Yeah, like I agree.
tell me when, and of course things get in the way, but I guess you kind of confirmed the date with them to get them on the 28th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were chatting, and he asked me the same as you, and I just said, here, what day?
Yeah,
and he's like, I don't know, what day do you want? And I was like, when's the record out? And he told me the date, and it comes out on my birthday, and I was like, how about the next day?
Yeah. Because the records drop on the Friday now instead of Tuesday like they used to.
It's gonna be a nice weekend for me. Be talking with our friend John Levin on Saturday, and I'm gonna be going to see Dave Landau on Friday. It's good weekend for me.
Where's he playing?
Where else? The Funny Stop. All
right. He never comes over this way.
Maybe there's no gigs that way.
Well, I guess I don't, again, if I was Dave Landau, I wouldn't play Chicago either.
He's probably afraid to.
Yeah. Well, why would you?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he will at some point, but he's probably got his regular haunts that he go. I mean, this is our 6th time maybe seeing him at the Funny Stop. And then we saw him once at Hilarities, I think. Once or twice at Hilarities. But
probably, he probably draws a nice crowd for them. And, they probably, look at you drinking a beer.
Yeah, I'm drinking beers. I just was in the mood. This is the first beer I've had in
quite a while.
Months.
Yeah.
Months. I mean, like even outside of the show, just in general, this is the first beer I've had in months.
Well, when you're consumed with your work, there's no time for drinking.
Well, you know what, dude? It's funny because last week I was all set to drink during the football games when the football came on Sunday.
Right.
I had it in my head. I was like, I'm going to get myself a beer. I'm going to start drinking some beers. I had, a 12-pack in the fridge ready to go. And then I got working, and then I just never got to it.
Right.
So tonight I'm drinking a beer or two.
Oh, well, good for you. Well, talking metal toast, my friend. Cheers. All right. I'm having a icy cold Jack and Coke. Look at that, double fisting. All right. Well, you told me about something earlier this week, and I purposely did not watch it because I wanted to get initial reaction.
Sure.
And I was aware of this. I haven't seen it. I purposely did not want to watch it or see it because I actually wanted to do it here on the show. And then you brought it up when we talked briefly this week.
Right.
But apparently the Rolling Stones, a ancient band, 60 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't the Stones come out in like 62 or 63 or something shit like that?
Yeah.
I mean, they're 60. The band has been around 60 years.
They're like 6 months later than the Beatles.
Right. And they're still out
1962.
there. Yeah. So look at that. They're 61 years old.
Yeah.
As a band.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still playing, and they're still able to sell stadiums.
Yeah.
And, obviously Mick Jagger and, obviously Keith Richards, who, people thought that guy would have been dead decades ago.
Right.
Somehow they still keep going.
Yeah.
The old joke in the, music business is that Keith Richards is the cockroach of rock and roll, After everything else is gone, Keith Richards will still be here.
And he's proven right so far.
And that was kind of the same thing they were saying about Lemmy. We never thought Lemmy would ever die,
Right.
you know, and somehow Keith Richards is still here.
Mm-hmm.
And the Stones are still touring. They're still playing stadiums. They're still doing what the Stones do. And apparently they have a new song and a new music video.
They do.
And I did not listen to it. I didn't see it because I heard a lot of positive things about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to have first reaction here on the show,
Sure.
so I purposely just ignored it until tonight.
Well, I will tell you this. I'm not a huge Stones guy. I mean, they're okay. I don't hate them.
I like some of their stuff. There's some things that I like. It's really weird because I did like that Undercover record from what was it, 83, I think.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird record, and I really liked it. I just liked the vibe of it.
Sure.
And then then they had the Harlem Shuffle thing that came out a little later, but that was huge because when I worked in the clubs back in, out in LA, that Harlem Shuffle song was huge. People love that song. And then, the Voodoo Lounge came out and Steel Wheels came out. And I think that was when Guns N' Roses was opening for him with Steel Wheels tour.
That's the tour I saw him on.
And that's when I was living in LA at the time, and I remember this was just prior to Steven Adler getting the boot out of the band,
right?
And I think Axl had made some proclamation at the LA Sports Arena during, I think they played there 2 or 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically made some kind of veiled threat that the members of this band have been dancing with Mr. Brownstone and blah, blah, blah. And it wasn't long after that Steven Adler got the boot.
Right. Yeah.
So
see ya.
Yeah. So that was just basically, a shot over the bow, basically saying that somebody's going to get the boot here pretty soon if they don't straighten their act up.
And they didn't. Well, this new video is called Angry.
Okay.
As a not really huge Stones fan, I was really surprised how good the song is. Video's cool, but the song is, I dare say, great.
So who was the actress in this video? Because I saw a story on some actress and she's all rocked out with like leather jacket and shit. And I have no idea who she is. I mean, I saw some article that she appears in this video and she's all decked out in her leathers and shit. So I have no idea because I don't keep up with these.
Well, her name is Sydney Sweeney.
And who is she?
She's from, you could have seen her in White Lotus and Euphoria on Max or HBO or whatever that's called now.
Neither one of them don't ring a bell with me.
Euphoria is pretty good if you could deal with all the tranny bullshit.
Okay, I can deal without that. But do you know who she is?
I don't, but she's got great fucking tits.
Well, again,
I
know from what I read that it was sort of like she's all rocked out in this video.
Oh yeah.
So again, I don't know.
Well, you'll see in a minute. She's got a good set of cans.
Okay.
All right, so let me share the video here. So here's the Rolling Stones with Angry.
All right.
So let's check it out. Thoughts?
Well, number one, this is Sunset Boulevard.
Okay.
Number two, all the era of the Stones being represented on these billboards from the various eras of the Stones. I think that's a very cool concept. I like that.
Sure.
Not sure what is this Hackney Diamonds? What is
That's
that?
the name of the album. I don't know what it means.
All right, Hackney Diamonds. All right. So I like the fact that I'm assuming they're using some kind of AI or something to recreate the Stones or taking old footage, but it makes it look like Mick Jagger is singing the song 50 years ago.
Yeah, it's some kind of CGI or something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. So I like the video. I think
it's cool.
I think the video's cool. I like the fact that they're filming this on the Sunset Strip. And as you said, I have no idea who what's her name? Sophie something?
Sydney something. I forget already. Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. And she looks like a fun chick in the video, but I'm sure she's kind of cunty, though. I'm just going to guess.
Yeah. In real life, total bitch, but
yeah,
she looks hot here.
She's fun. She looks like a fun chick.
Yeah. You like the song?
I do. I think it's solid. It's just a nice, just straight ahead rock song.
Yeah. All right, well, let's check out some more of the Rolling Stones with Angry. Here we go.
All right, fair enough.
I'm in a desperate state. I'm not angry with you. Don't just spit in my face. The ones at that door with the teeth and the claws. My mouth's getting sore. I can't take any more. Why you angry with me? Why you angry? Voices keep echoing, calling out my name. Hear the rain keep beating on my window pane. I hear a melody ringing in my brain. You can keep the memories, don't have to be ashamed. Don't get angry with me.
Yeah, the chick is hot.
She is a shapely girl.
She is hot.
She is not skinny. She's not fat. She is just shapely. I like that.
What a
like
nice turd cutter on that broad. I like it.
When she's leaning back on the over the
Car, the back of the car.
Oh man, what is, like you said, great set of cans on her.
Great tits.
Yeah,
just
I know.
wishing. You're sitting there watching it, just wishing the nipple would slide.
She doesn't pop out of that leather bustier.
You know it's glued or taped or something.
Yeah, no shit. Holy cow.
Because in real life, that titty would have been out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's hot. But I love this video. I love the song. I can't believe it. Because I don't especially love the Stones.
Right.
But this is really fun.
Yeah, it's a fun video, and for some old dudes who are 80 years old,
yeah,
good on them. Holy shit. And whoever came up with the video concept with all the eras of the Stones, that's damn cool. I like that.
It's cool and it's smart because it doesn't look like a bunch of old fucking geezers with a 20-year-old fucking dancing on the car.
No shit.
Because that would have looked creepy and weird.
Yeah, and they had good weather in LA there to film this thing because it's a nice clear blue sky and they're just rolling down Sunset Boulevard there shooting this thing.
Yep. So, all right, well, here's some more of Angry from the Stones.
I'll watch this probably a half a dozen times tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, it's great. All right, here we go.
All right. Look at that. Oh, God. Stop. Look at that.
There's a lot of tit meat there.
Yes, there is. Again, I had no idea who this girl is, but holy shit.
New favorite actress?
Oh, boy.
Sydney Sweeney?
I don't know about the favorite actress at all, but favorite piece of ass.
Yeah.
She's
hot. She's hot.
Yeah, those are probably 36 Ds.
Yeah, they're big.
What do you think?
They're big old rounds of mound.
And she's got great hair too.
Yeah. She has head. She has a head.
Yeah.
What? Didn't notice. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna say that's kick ass.
That's pretty clever because they utilize the actual billboards that are right along Sunset Boulevard there.
Mm-hmm.
And that Carney's that's a pretty that's a staple down there. So just what's going on over there? Did you break your mic? You broke your mic? Something happened. Holy shit. Chris is broken. He's got a broken mic and a broken camera. Holy shit, what's going on over there? All right. Well, I don't know what's going on with Chris, but All
right, I'm back.
What happened?
The browser just dropped the microphone. I touched something in the browser.
Bitch.
Browser dropped it, but I'm back.
Christ. Well, let's play that one more time without even commenting on it. I just want to watch it one more time. I want to see that big titty beat just hanging over that car like that.
Yeah, I'm game to watch it again.
That's a good tune too. I like that. I'll probably watch that several times tomorrow. I'm glad I didn't give in and watch it before I saw it tonight on the show.
But worth the watch.
That's whoever did the video, man. I take my hat off to him. Number one for the casting.
Mm-hmm.
That girl all decked out in the leathers and stuff. That was awesome.
Yeah.
The concept of using the billboards along Sunset Boulevard was kick ass.
Right.
Using the old Stones footage was pretty amazing.
Right.
And the song itself is pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll tell you what, we'll come back and watch it at the end of the show. How's that? We'll end with it.
All right. That's fine.
Just because I want to play another song to another video
that
I think is equally fun, even though it's just a lyric video, but it's just as fun.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm doing this on the fly. Let's see.
If we had more subscribers, we could afford to have a staff that could do all this stuff.
That's right.
So Chris doesn't have to do this during the show. We could just call over to the control booth and say, hey, pull that video up.
But
E-Rock.
then they would just be fumbling around the same as me.
You go, E-Rock, pull that video up.
That's right. All right, so this is the new James Dupree video for Never Gets Old.
This is Jackyl or Jesse James?
Jesse James.
So he's got a solo record.
Yes.
Or so is it a
sorta?
Is it a song or a record?
It's a record. There's a new album coming out October 10th, I think is the date, called Breathing Fire.
So this is not Jackyl. This is Jesse.
It's not Jackyl. It's Jesse James. Yeah, it's Jesse. his son Nigel on drums, and Roman on bass.
Okay.
So it's Jack, I guess. It's not full Jackyl. It's half
Okay.
Jackyl.
All right.
Might as well be Jackyl. But I asked him about it, and he'll. If you want to know why it's not Jackyl, watch on Tuesday. I'm not going to just tell all of it.
Is this like Zetro with his
Hatriot, yeah, similar.
Hatriot as opposed to Exodus?
Yeah, it's like this sounds just like Jackyl to me. If I heard this and you asked me who it was, and I wouldn't look at the video, I'd say it's Jackyl.
But isn't Zetro's son in Hatriot?
Both of his sons, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So this is Jesse with his
Jesse
son.
and Nigel, yeah.
Yeah, doing his thing outside of Jackyl, even though it sounds like Jackyl.
Sounds just like Jackyl.
Okay.
So this is called Never Gets Old, but it has a lot of cool. Here's the deal with this thing, and the reason we play it, and if people want to play along, go ahead. There's 35. You see that little QR code at the top there?
Yeah.
You can win. I thought this was pretty cool. You can win a free Harley if you can name the 35 bands whose fonts they use in the lyric video.
Oh, okay.
So there's 35 bands that are in the video, or their font, but not the band name.
Right.
If you can pick it out from the font and you get all 35, you submit it to this QR code and you get a chance to win.
Yeah. So it's kind of like Metallica and Metal Church.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
You know, everybody's got their own specific logo.
Font style, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So there's that going on, but then there's also a bunch of different radio stations represented in this thing too.
It's the
like
CMS
a bunch of
in there.
No, I wish, but no. MMS was. I was surprised by that even.
All right. Well, MMS used to be the premier rock station of the nation for
for a while.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Back in Jackyl's day at the beginning.
Right.
Just at the very beginning. But anyway, this is the new Jesse James Dupree song.
Okay.
Never Gets Old. I think this is a great song too, and it's kind of a fun video with all the different pictures and shit.
I have not seen this one either. So
all right. Well, let's check it out. Here it is. Jesse James Dupree, Never Gets Old.
All right.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told it never gets old singing rock and roll, and it never gets old making love. I'm gonna break it down, don't try to stop it. We won't concede, just learn to love it, just let it bleed. Pour on the sugar, never miss a beat. Spilling all over the stage, a sticky sweet. It never gets old, making love, singing rock and roll. So tune it up, snap it on, plug it in, or crank it up. Or getting crazy, getting wasted, you can taste it, it's so out of control. And it never gets old, making love, singing rock and roll.
Now, would you ever be able to tell that's not Jackyl?
No, but it's not the fonts, it's the album covers.
Well, he said fonts.
Well, it's the album cover. It isn't the fonts, because I saw Led Zeppelin in there and ZZ Top,
GNR, yeah.
You know, because it's the album covers. It's the album art.
Well, he said fonts. I'm going by what he said.
All right. Well, he was wrong.
All right. Well,
Get him back on the phone and tell him he was fucking wrong.
You take it up with him.
But yeah, it's the album art.
Yeah. But it is a fun video. Lyric videos usually blow dick.
Yeah.
But this is pretty fun.
All right. So, I mean, I get this. I see what he's doing here.
Yeah. All right. So here's some more. Never Gets Old, Jesse James.
All right.
Call down the thunder, let's make a scene. We built a fire, pour on the gasoline. We'll keep it pumping, everybody jumping, and the spirits of the faster running will breathe. I'm talking Elvis, smiling down on me. You never get so making love, singing rock
I like it.
Yeah, a lot of albums, obviously.
It's just good, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of album covers there.
Yeah.
And then obviously the radio stations around the country.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed quite a few that I recognize.
Sure.
KLOS, DV out of Pittsburgh, MMS out of Cleveland. You know.
Yeah, MMR.
Yep.
Philly. Yeah,
Yep.
I saw a bunch too. It's I just like it. You know, it's Jesse's one of them guys, man. He really, the only thing he ever did that I kind of didn't like, and I don't even want to,
like a Negro.
nah, even that was fun. But no, that Jesse James Dupree and the Kentucky Headhunters or whatever that was, the Dixie Riders or whatever.
Yeah.
That wasn't very good. That was a little too country for me. But everything else has been fucking great.
Yeah.
He's just kick-ass rock.
Yeah, he just likes to perform. He's just a rocker, you know?
Yeah. Dude, even when I was talking to him, he had to end the interview because he had to go and jump on a car or plane or something to go to wherever he was playing yesterday and today. He was playing somewhere yesterday. Like, I interviewed him yesterday, and then he was like, I gotta go, buddy. I got to go. I got to get on stage in a little while. I was like, all right, cool. You know, so, all right. So let's go to a couple other news things real quick.
All right.
Since we're talking about records and buying records and stuff, are you aware of the big, massive Wasp box set that's been announced?
I did see the announcement about that, and I may actually buy that.
Are you kidding me?
I may. I didn't say I would. I said I may.
You have all this.
Well, not on vinyl. I got them all on CDs and stuff. But since they're reissuing the vinyls,
yeah.
Like I got the Rat. I got the Rat box set. I got that vinyl. Obviously, I got the Dokken because that was given to us. But the vinyls I may get just because they've been out of print for a while.
Well, what is this half-speed master? What is that?
I would not buy it if it was just CDs because I have all the CDs. I don't need that. But if it's just a vinyl reissue, I may get that because I do have a turntable and I do still play vinyl periodically.
What is a half-speed master? Do you know?
Well, it's a high quality, because it's a remaster. It's half speed. It's like a concentrated sound. You know what I mean?
Is that what Tim James recorded his record at? Half-speed master?
But that's what that is.
All right. Well, you get Wasp, Last Command, Wasp Inside Electric Circus, Headless Children, Crimson Idol, Live in the Raw, and that seems to be it. That's it. Seven records. The price tag, though, is just stupid on this fucking thing. Let's go. Amazon Music. $293.
Yeah, it's expensive. Again, I would not buy this if it was just the CD release. But since it's on the vinyl, I may get that.
You're $300 of a Wasp fan?
You know what? I do like Wasp, but the thing is that again, this isn't like picking up a CD.
Right.
I know you're not a collectible guy. I know you
Not
only
at
have
all.
a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are certain things that I will shell out a few dollars for.
Okay.
And again, I have all the Rat stuff. I have all that stuff.
Right.
But I got the vinyl reissue.
Yeah.
Again, it's a collectible. It's not meant for everyday play. It's not meant for, whatever. It's just a collectible. That's all it is. It's like, it's no different than somebody who just buys art.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, well, there's a picture on your wall. Okay, I walk by that picture every day and I look at it. That cost me $5,000, but you never think of it as $5,000. you look at it as, okay, well, that's a work of art.
Dude, I still look at that Roger Waters thing and think of the money that I spent on it.
Really?
Yes.
See, I still could kick Randy in the ass for leaving the Lemmy photos in the studio, and of course that was years ago, and I still don't have it.
Fucking yeah. Yeah, I have nothing I could say on that one, except Randy needed a boot. All right, so you're in for this, huh?
I haven't made up my mind yet.
All right.
I'm thinking about it, but I did get the press release on it.
All right. Well, let's see if you're in on another one that's out there as well. How about Black Crowes, Southern Harmony and Musical Companion?
Nah.
No?
No, I have the Black Crowes. I'm not. I like the Black Crowes. Obviously, I mean that's where I met you for the first time. Was at a Black Crowes concert. Would I buy that? No.
See, I'm tempted. I may buy this just because I want these songs.
So
these 9 songs.
All right.
I don't have all of those.
Okay. Now, what format would you buy them in?
I'd probably just buy them in CD so that I could rip them and sell them.
Okay.
I'm not going to keep them.
All right. Well, what's the cost on this?
I don't know. Honestly, let's see. 3 CD, 4 LP. Oh, do you have to buy all that shit? I don't want all that shit. Oh, good. There's different packages. The full thing signed is $250.
Signed. Okay.
So the 4 LPs signed $250. If you want the 4 LPs, $179. I still wouldn't spend that. See, the $99 one, that's probably in my realm.
Okay.
Because I could buy it for $99. I could still probably sell it for $75.
Okay. Even if it's opened?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
If I listed on eBay as played once, I'll get $75-$80 for it.
Okay.
Especially if I do it like the day after it comes out. Because I'll rip it that day. Or I could just buy the musical companion to it, which that's probably what I want. Or this one, the 2 CD. Because I don't really need the live set either. I don't know. I want that disc. Maybe I'll just put it out there and ask.
Yeah.
Somebody will buy it and rip it for me.
Well, I know Taylor bought that Metallica thing, and
I know, and ripped it for me. I'm gracious.
Yeah, she sent that to you.
I'm very gracious. But I don't want it enough to own it. But I mean, I own the album already, so I don't want to buy it again.
Right.
That's my conundrum always. Is I already fucking paid for this.
But the thing is that you want it in the digital realm.
Yeah.
You don't care about the vinyls.
Not at all. I could give a shit.
Because like a guy like Jackyl, obviously he'll buy the 100 different versions of a vinyl for Deep Purple.
Yeah. I mean, look. Here's the Dokken still sitting here.
Yeah, and
it just sits here. Right underneath. I'm not going to dig it out because it's under some shit now, but so is the Soulfly. Just sitting here.
Yeah, but you didn't pay for those. They were a gimme.
Yeah, I would never pay for them though. That's my point. Is I have no use for this shit at all. These things are just sitting around for me to give away.
Right, but you don't have a turntable or a stereo or anything, so it's not like you would ever play them because you don't have anything to play them on.
But even stuff that's not that, it just kind of sits. Like the stuff your nephew sent me. I love it. The Lemmy.
Yeah, but
I haven't taken it out of the box.
Yeah, but it's a collectible thing.
Yeah, you know what? It's collecting dust. It's sitting right here. All my Lemmys are sitting right here.
Right.
My Pantera head. Let me move this over here. My Pantera head thing. It's still sitting right over here.
Right.
In the box. This fucking Soulfly box set. Still sitting here in the
but-
box.
But see, some people like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I got this thing from A-Z, which
Well,
is
I'm
guy.
gonna go off camera for just a second because
All right.
I'm gonna show you something that my nephew brought me
Okay.
last weekend.
All right.
Just
Go
because he knows I'm a collector, and he brought me something. Hang on a second.
Okay. Hey, I ain't going anywhere. I got nothing but time for the next 10 minutes.
All right, he brought me this.
Oh, nice. Evil Knievel.
Yeah, so he brought me this, replica license plate
Yeah.
from Montana,
Nice.
because that's where obviously Evil was from Butte, Montana. So
Right.
he brought me that for my collection.
Well, that's cool.
So that's displayed with my Evil Knievel shit.
Yeah. But you are much I mean, I don't collect shit.
I know, but I have these Evil Knievel bobbleheads. Obviously, I have the Evil Knievel and Robbie Knievel autographs and the Caesar's Palace jump stuff, and it's all framed and it's on the wall and it's in an area, and again, it's like people who collect art. They I got this Picasso, or I got this Chagall, or I got this blah blah blah. And they put it up on their wall, and
Yeah.
that's their thing.
I know I'm in the minority with this shit, dude. I know most people are like, I believe me, I get a ton of people that when they come over, they're like, oh man, you ought to put that up or this. I'm like, yeah, whatever, put it up. I can't be bothered with that.
but again, it's priority.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a few things on the walls.
Here in my studio, I mean, I'm looking around right now, and I got a shit ton of stuff on the wall that I've collected over the years, and most of it, if not all of it, is signed, and
Yeah.
it's stuff from my personal collection.
Yeah. I know on the walls leading toward the shitter, I've got the the Piercy record that we're named on.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one is that View to a Thrill or Smash, one of the two.
Smash.
I have that on the wall, and I have the Sepultura Quadra that those guys sent me that they signed. I put that on the wall, and I have my ticket over there.
Yeah, for Led Zeppelin.
For Zeppelin.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Over there, I got a Pantera autographed picture with all four guys.
Sure.
But I don't even have that in a frame. It's
Right.
just stuck on a wall.
I mean, I'm looking over here on my wall. I've got a platinum Dokken record for Back for the Attack. I got a gold record for Dysfunctional. I've got the Stephen Piercy set list that he did at the Whiskey that I was at, for his Plandemic show. I've got the Under Lock and Key posters, the Don Dokken solo Up from the Ashes. I've got the Back for the Attack poster. I've got the Lost Songs poster that's numbered and autographed.
Right.
I just got like some stuff on the wall. I got the Metal Years with Chris Holmes, who signed that for me. The Wasp record, actually, you gave that to me with the original members of Wasp.
Okay.
You gave that to me. I got that signed on the wall. I've got Testament on the wall. It's just I got a bunch of signed, framed.
But you're a collector. That's the difference.
And that's the whole thing. It's just like, so when you ask me about, well, would I get that Wasp box set?
Yeah.
Well, I might consider it. The vinyl, I would not buy the CD thing.
Right.
I have all those CDs back here.
Sure.
But for the vinyl thing, yeah, I'd probably do the vinyl.
Well, you can have it. I won't hold you up by buying the last one. How's that?
All right. but yeah, that's something I would consider,
Right.
because I do like Wasp. I mean, I've interviewed Blackie probably a half a dozen times over the years, and I'm a fan. You can't deny, that Blackie is a talent.
No.
And has kept that Wasp name alive for 40 years.
Yep.
And he's, controversial figure, I guess, if you want to look at it from the early years where, Wasp was a very controversial band.
Sure. Gave you that great nine song set earlier this year.
Yeah. Now that was kind of disappointing.
With backing tracks
backing tracks on that.
And curtains hanging up and everything.
And then canceling the summer tour.
Yeah, well, my back hurts.
So, again, but it's history. That's what it is. It's history.
That's right.
So, I don't know. Everybody's different.
Yeah. Well, I may or may not pick up that Black Crowes just because I love them, but I just want those songs. I might have to go through my catalog and see if I don't have those songs in other places.
They were out around on tour. Obviously, you did not go see them.
No, it's fake. It's half.
Well, see, again, that's
plus it was at Blossom.
Well, again, I'm saying it's just like, well, I love the Crowes, but it's the current incarnation of the Crowes and where they're performing isn't enough to drive me out to go see them.
That's correct. There's no way was I going to go to Blossom for any. I won't go to Blossom for anything.
I know.
I don't think I would go see like the Pantera tour. I don't think I'd go. I do not like that venue.
What is it? The venue, or is it just the walk from the parking lot?
No, I don't like the venue. I mean, the walk is stupid.
Yeah.
But Kelly's got one of them handicap parking things, so I could park right behind the ticket thing. That the walk isn't the issue. It's that the venue sucks. It has shit sound. When you're under the hood, everything's all echoey because the metal bands are all too loud, so it all just echoes around in there.
Right.
I just don't like the venue. And then when if God forbid it rains, then you got 8 million people trying to scurry into the pavilion. So then it's uncomfortable.
Right.
It's just a shit venue. I hate that venue. I don't think I've ever really loved it.
I mean, when was Blossom open? Was like 1970 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
It was real early. It was like one of the outdoor sheds,
Yeah.
ever, if you think about it.
Yeah, it really was, and it's treated as such because it just feels old and shitty.
Yeah, it's an old venue. Been around 50 plus years.
Yeah. Well,
and it's still going.
Yeah, sadly. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm running out of juice.
All right. Well, it's been an interesting show.
Kind of odd, but okay.
It's diverse.
Yeah.
It's diverse and inclusive.
Yeah.
But I think the highlight for me was the Rolling Stones video.
I don't know. I think for me it was Tim James pushing his wife, telling her to get out of the fucking room.
That was pretty good too.
That was pretty funny.
He's over there folding clothes and digging through shit, and it's like, does your wife even know that you're doing a video?
Couldn't give a shit that he's doing press. She doesn't give two fucks about his career.
Right, of course. Hysterical. All right. Well, since are you going to be able to play that Stones video at all?
All right. All
right. We'll play. I got to watch that some more.
Yeah. Well, we'll play it to end, and then you can play the out. How's that?
All right. We'll play the Stones video. So, anyway, it's been a fun show. Appreciate everybody who's tuned in. Thank you, people from the Rumblers out there, the people from Rumble, and of course our CMS subscribers. And Chris is putting up all the old archive shows weekly. It's gonna just kind of dole them out.
Yep.
And if you're interested in the old CMS shows from umpteen years ago, you'll be able to check out some old stuff and some new stuff and all that. And we'll be back next Saturday and we'll do it all over again.
Yeah. And if you can't wait till Saturday, of course, I'll be all over the place Monday with Seth Williams' show. I have no idea what we're doing there. Old friend of the CMS, Jason Myers, Icarus Witch, is going to be on.
Really? Is that
Chris
still going on?
They are. They have a new record.
All right.
Don't ask me what it's called right off the top of my head. Something about the witches. I think it's Season of the Witches. I'll know by Monday.
All right. Could we play the whole witch angle out as much as we can after?
Well, they are Icarus Witch.
They are Icarus Witch.
So it's the Season of the Witch, I guess.
All right.
But,
Pittsburgh guys.
yeah, but he's going to be on with us on Monday with me and Eric. And Eric's been out all over the place this weekend. He was in Utah at the Utah State Fair and then somewhere else. And, he's been all over the place. So that'll be fun. And then Wednesday I'll be back with Seth. And then Saturday I'll be back here with you.
Okay. All right. Well, for the guys who enjoy girls with big boobies,
yes,
Chris is going to play the latest Rolling Stones video, and we'll roll out of here, and we'll be back next Saturday night. So until next Saturday night, this is Neeley along with my very good friend
Chris Akin.
And we'll see you.
Bye, kids.
Yeah.